What is up, bros and broskies? BeastmodeGuNs here, and welcome to Cast 6 of my Forge Spring Commander Forged Alliance cast series, where I pick out various replays of games from communities, or I get recommendations and so on, and I commentate them and upload them on YouTube. So yeah, we're just gonna get into it. We have another 1v1 on Serenity Desert. And as you can tell, the layout's pretty interesting. It reminds me a little bit of a Fate of Passage, but really, you can tell it's unique and so on. And we've got some interesting players here. We've got GorkiThePickle, also known as ISuckAtFAF. Currently, I think it is, and that's actually the one who recommended this replay to me. So yeah, shout out to you. And then EMP. We've got Gorki as Cybran and EMP as Aeon. So it'll be an interesting battle of Auroras versus Mantis. Just gonna get for the starting builds here, really. Looks like Gorki's building some air, and EMP's building air, so they're both going for their air factories as their second factories, rather than land factories at the moment. Although it seems kind of weird for a map like this, because this map strikes me as a land spam map. But then again, the air harassment is pretty good. The air harassment and air control is always good, because then you can just start rolling Tech 1 bombers over everything and all the like. So that's always pretty nice. And it looks like there is a fair bit of rock reclaim on the map, fair bit of pebbles, fair bit of trees and little patches and so on, such as here, and so on, like these two spots. So yeah, it looks like. And right now it looks like Gorki is off to a strong start on the economy right up here. He's got more mass and a similar amount of energy, though. A little less energy, but more mass. And EMP's catching up with him. He got a little bit behind because he went Hydro first. And now he's making the comeback. Personally, I prefer Hydro first, because it's just so much more efficient. Have your AC build your starting mechs if you can do it without walking, and just you know do it. But no, anyway. It looks like we've got some raiders here on the bottom left from Gorki, some Manti, some land scouts, and the land scout on the top from EMP, as well as an Aura coming up, Aurora, and some air scouts flying around from both sides. So they're gonna look around, take stock of the situation, and that's always some good stuff, really. And yeah, Bomber from EMP. It's gonna be interesting to see if he can bang up these Manti. No, this bomber just completely ignores these Manti for the moment, and doesn't show any signs of turning around. The interceptors here do pick up the air scout kill. This bomber's I don't even know what this bomber's doing. Alright, I see it. It looks like a lot of Manti coming out now from Gorki. He's just going straight on for the Manti spam. He's sending his AC out, picking up mass and reclaim as he goes. A couple Manti over here, but Auras kill him. A little air battle going on, 3-on-3 for interceptors, and actually 4-on-3. And it looks like EMP has the edge, and he does win this little engagement. Mantis is pushing on the small amount of Auras over here on the top side. The Manti are pretty much ignoring the Auras, no matter the Auras are kind of walking into the Manti. But the Manti mostly does this, or picks up 2 Manti kills. 3 bombers here from Gorki. It's getting ready to slaughter Auroras. Actually, it's going to kill this mass, I think. 3 bombers is enough. Or not. They probably could have macroed it so he could just have a bomb the mechs as he was going by. It looks like he does go in here and destroy some power though, so that's gonna hurt that would hurt EMP right about now, I'd say, but he is actually just growing more and more in power as we speak. You see, just some Manti skirmishing with auras over here. Nothing too crazy yet. Some bomber action up here on the top. So these auras are trying to push up, but the Manti just killed them. The bombers want to go put their 2-bit in, but those auras died too soon. It's a lot of harassment between air and land going on here. These 2 bombers up here just bombing Auroras best they can. They're getting shot down by interceptors. These interceptors just sitting there. EMP is building a little land choke point right here. He does have a transport full of engineers. I am curious what he's going to do. And now it looks like Gorki has tech too, and he's going to be building some Rhinos. So that's going to be pretty nice. And it looks like EMP is going with blazes currently, and blazes aren't really that good, but they get you through when it comes to dealing with Tech 1 units. But they're not really recommended for fighting other Tech 2 units. This point defense does get put to use. It's just killing all these Mantis right here. Just got 4 kills, and the ACU picks off the artillery right there. Mantis on the top, 2-on-2. Aura does pull back, and 1 Mantis survives. A lot of reclaim going on here. That's, as I said, there are a lot of rock and trees and stuff. Interceptor battle going on over here. It looks like, let me check, EMP at 3 interceptors, I guess, and Gorki at 4, and a bomber. Gorki has the edge on air for the second. But that's not going to stop EMP from trying to just do what he can right now. Meanwhile, we do have some a land army slipping on the left, on EMP's left flank right there, left flank of his ACU. There are a couple Rhinos there, it looks like. Yeah, 1 Rhino. So 2 Rhinos actually. So yeah, that's Rhinos chew on Auroras, to be honest. And we'll see how those Rhinos are put to effect versus EMP's Auroras. And now we've got this sorry, tired. Now we've got this land army of about 2 Rhinos pushing from the top side of EMP's middle choke point right there, and it looks like he's at risk of getting pinched. If you see his current position, the 2 armies diverging in the sides. These blazes and Auroras are gonna try and meet the challenge here, but to little avail. A point defense tries to fight, but gets wrecked by Medusa. And meanwhile, these Manti right here with this Rhinos are just pushing on this expansion right here. They're gonna kill this factory possibly. Apologies, 1 second. I'm just looking over the settings. Alright, all good. Turn down the volume a little. Lone Aura here shooting a point defense. Meanwhile, yep, it looks like the Tech 1 land army here, if the Rhinos push straight through. Blazes did try to make a stand, but to no effect. All they did was tickle the bastards. It looks like we've got some obsidians coming down from EMP. This is good. Obsidians have the advantage over Rhinos, and that'll be really good to see. Obsidian also trying to, I mean not Obsidian, shit, fucking EMP trying to rush his ACU over and quell the attackers. He does have a Tech 1 point defense here, just killing Manti as they come up the hill. And it looks like he's at 4 kills currently, going on 5, about to get the Baroncy. Not really hitting anything. Yep, he does get the Baroncy, I think. Yep. Now here come the Auroras, the obsidians to kill these Rhinos. And these Mantis are going to try to burn this stuff right here. They are going to kill this Tech 2 power generator. And that's going to be a setback for EMP. And meanwhile, got these obsidians pushing up on the top left here, but they are not doing good on it power whatsoever. And because of that, Gorki is going to have an easier time killing these obsidians, because without the shields, obsidians are straight up glass cannons. So that's going to be a troublesome scenario, I'd say. More bombers here from Gorki trying to bomb out these obsidians. Really, I don't think small amounts of bombers are too effective against obsidians, but they still at times get the job done. And yeah, some bombers from EMP now, and he's probably gonna bomb these Rhinos over here. That'd be pretty ideal. Quell some of the enemy number. These obsidians do make it through. They do kill some power here, it looks like. They kill some Tech 1 power, and then they basically die here. Yeah, very nice. This obsidian just murdering power. Does get shot off on the Rhino and finally dies due to the full-on power of bombers. It looks like EMP does have Tech 3 now, making Harbingers. So let me see if Gorki does have a Tech 3 over here, and he's building bricks. And yeah, bricks are a pretty strong counter to Harbingers, so that's going to be an interesting matchup. And meanwhile, these bombers just bombing out any obsidians that go near his base. Of course, so as far as the Harbingers go, Harbingers do have faster production rate than bricks, I think. So EMP wants to take production of that and mass produce Harbingers along with his Tech 2 land spam, and just put his Harbingers right up in any bricks he runs into. And then, of course, if any loyalists are made, then those are just squishy. Both obsidians and Harbingers can chew it up. Anyway, yeah, a lot of air rolling around here, a lot of Tech 1 bombers, and a lot of interceptors from Gorki. More obsidian pushing over here on a couple Medusa. And, you know, obsidian's just one-shot Medusa, so one shot, one kill. These bombers here, I think, I'm not sure. We'll see what they do here. We'll see what they target. Oh, looks like they targeted the Tech 2 power generator here. This Tech 2 power generator does die. Good catch from Gorki. Well, a nice force of obsidians here, but again, without power to keep their shields up, so they're going to be killed easier. And then, of course, there's a brick right here, so you don't want, the last thing you want is for the shields to be down on these things right now, because a brick will just chew them up. Like, it's pretty funny though. The bricks are like weak and squishy, but I mean, no, that's the loyalist, my bad. The loyalist is weak and squishy, and then the brick is, you know, just hard, OP, so on, whatever. I do apologize for all my errors tonight. I am a bit tired. Really, I might go to sleep after this. We'll see though. Well, yeah, I'm gonna upload this cast, probably sleep. Anyway, yeah, it looks like Tech 1 bombers over here bombing down the obsidians, because there's a lot of obsidian pushing from EMP, at least attempting to. Right now, he's getting pincered between a brick and some Medusa and these loyalists over here, but nothing's really done about it. He does bring the obsidians back and kill a few enemies there, but he is going to lose all his obsidians. He has killed another Rhino. Now this bomber here, I think it's bombing these obsidians right here. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. No, it's just floating about. Anyway, yeah, a couple Harbingers try to sneak through here, but just get blobbed out by this Tech 1, Tech 3 land force by Gorki. And a lot of air scouts right here. They're just going around, seeing. Let's see what's going on over here with the ACU. It looks like he's gonna build some more Tech 2 power, and that's gonna be nice to see. And a lot of Tech 2 power down here now. And sorry for my camera. It looks like EMP is going Tech 3 perhaps. Yeah, let me check. Let's check his eco. He's negative several hundred there, so he could be going RAS or something. I could be wrong though. No, it's only he's only minus 230, so he's gotta be going Tech 3. He's very low on mass, so I'm curious as to why. Anyway, both his forces and Gorki's forces are piling up right here, this front middle, and it looks like they'll probably duke it out here in a bit. Right now, all the Aeon units need to get their shields back up so they can fight, but that's not going to happen. Yep, and here comes the brick. Looks like they get their shield situation sorted, and they are kind of fighting. A couple more Medusa are killed, it looks like, but not really anything important. This brick is just taking shots at these obsidians, and now the loyalists are coming. Now would be a good time to push and kill those loyalists. A really good time, I think. I mean, really, the loyalists. I mean, a good group of obsidians just choose for loyalists. And of course, the Harbingers. Yeah, the Harbingers just gonna kill all these Medusa if we get better efficiency. In the meanwhile, there's some minor skirmishing going up here. Gorki running around contested with a brick, some Medusa, and some Rhino tanks over here just doing what they can. In the meanwhile, the main force is pushing down here. These loyalists are all starting to get killed in exchange for some obsidian, well, in exchange for Harbingers. And yep, these loyalists are dying. All of them are dead except for one, and now Gorki's retreating his land army. Actually, two survived. My bad. And yeah, Gorki is forced to retreat for now. And a lot of interceptors piling up near this middle here. We might see an interesting air battle, and that'd be quite nice. Gorki taking a lot of initiative on the land aggression for this battle. And EMP just, you know, controlling and holding his terrain pretty well, kind of creating a no man's land. Except you can actually go out in it for more than a few seconds, ish. With this Harbinger and a few more obsidians over here do get an engagement and kill another Rhino and are forced to retreat because of the brick here. Meanwhile, the battle continues here on the bottom side. More loyalists going up against idle obsidians. These obsidians need to be moving right now. They're just getting bombed down by the Medusa, and EMP has to do something with it, or just risk losing his units, more and more of his units. And he does start moving them in against these loyalists. He does kill two loyalists, might get the third one. Three loyalists down, really a fourth. And now Medusa is starting to die again. And now these loyalists are going to link up with these bricks. It looks like Gorki has switched his expansion to, or his land spam expansion to bricks, so that's going to give him a combat edge against Harbingers, because Harbingers are much weaker than bricks, even though Harbingers can beat loyalists. So these obsidians are going to push down here though, and the bricks and the loyalists are all going to come down on them. And some more loyalists are going to die here in exchange for this land army. It's a small price to pay. 2 or 3 loyalists for a whole land army. Oh, and some Medusa. But he will get this enemy dealt with. He might actually push over and kill this Tech 3 mechs. No, he needs to focus fire. If he focuses fire right now, he can kill it. No, he did. He does kill it, and he pushes forward what he has left, but the brick's just killing it all. So yeah, Gorki just lost Wall. I'm pretty sure it's only Tech 3 mech, so that's going to be a setback for him. So we'll see how he goes about it. Really, EMP needs to get his factories, all his land factories up to Tech 3 to just spew out Harbingers. At least easier said than done in a fast-paced battle like this, but we just never know. Speaking of Harbingers killing some reclaim engineers over here on the top mid, and they pick up another mass extractor kill. They're gonna push after these this brick and these Medusa arties, Tech 1 arties. Meanwhile, this bomber's trying to bomb obsidians again, but that's not really too effective. This brick just free firing on these Harbingers. These Harbingers just running around like headless chickens, and the bricks are taking advantage now because there's some more bricks there on the right side. Meanwhile, it looks like there's an air battle going on here on top of Gorki's base. Gorki has no AA. It looks like Gorki is going to lose his air here. A very good combat edge from EMP. It seems it's hard to tell though. I might have to double check. I could be wrong. No, Gorki is at 8 interceptors and going down fast, and 29 for EMP. EMP definitely wins that one. He now has air dominance over the map, and we'll see how if he chooses to take advantage of that or not. Meanwhile, the bricks here pushing down the middle, and EMP's gonna try to meet them with some sniper bots. You have to keep the sniper bots away from those bricks, otherwise they're just veteran seat. You want to focus fire on the brick, on one particular brick with a sniper bot, and just pummel down bricks. It's really your best option when you have to run around with sniper bots like this. GC being built by EMP, that's rather interesting, and I'd like to see how he will use that. And yeah, more bricks pushing up here in the bottom. A couple of Harbingers just harassing here on the top mid, unscathed. And there also are some units just chilling here. The Harbingers are reclaiming that because but you can reclaim with Harbingers, for those who don't know, like someone who's newer to FA maybe. And now there's gunships just wailing on these bricks, doing not too much damage, but still trying to do what they can do. It's not much, but it's still something here. The GC is being built at average pace, being built by 1AC. Let's see how his mass is doing. He is pretty negative, so it's building a lot slower. The game speed is +2, so it is faster than normal. These gunships over here trying to wail on these bricks, but there is a mobile AA there to meet them and shoot them down. It happens. A lot of air scouts coming out from Gorki just scouting about. And Gorki actually sitting on Tech 2 arrow. Be curious what he does. And he's now making a lot of air scouts. He's getting some kind of upgrade as well. Not sure. Sniper bot right here did do some harassment, I think, but got killed. Unfortunately, the sniper bot solution isn't really working out for EMP. He is about to finish his Galactic Colossus, so it's going to be interesting. And meanwhile, it looks like Gorki going straight for Tech 3 air. So maybe he'll do some strats, or maybe he'll do some air superiority fires and then strats. There are a lot of there are some swift wins here, I think. Yeah, some Tech 2 fighters from the Aeon, and they're the best of the best Tech 2, so that's something nice for EMP. Anyways, we do have some bricks right here, trading fire with these Harbingers, but the Harbingers do just get obliterated. Yep, obliterated. The bricks, a couple bricks do go yellow on HP though, so that's somewhat of a success, depending on how you look at it. Like if you look at anything as a success. A nice, very nice group of Harbingers right here going to engage these bricks down here. Bricks will have the advantage despite their inferior number of actual bricks, so we'll see how that happens, if that works out any. And it looks like the GC is coming over here to take care of these bricks. These Harbingers are backing off a bit, knowing that they can't really go at it with these bricks so much without support. Meanwhile, bricks being pushed down on the northeast side, so rolling around best they can. Just rolling around best they can, pushing down. There are going to be some Harbingers to meet them, and there's less bricks on this side, so it might be doable for EMP to fight. Meanwhile, this GC just walking around just weirdly. GC is gonna start lighting on these bricks, and these bricks right here are also gonna die to the superior amount of Harbingers. And curious what's going on over here. It looks like we've got some strats from Gorki. Let's see if EMP notices that and reacts. If EMP does not notice that, it could be bad news for him. He's currently up at 3 strats here, building more. I think he got RAS. Let me check, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got RAS. Yeah, he got RAS. Cybran RAS. It doesn't. There's not a secondary ARAS upgrade for a cybran as there is for the Seraphim and Aeon, but it still works. Over 3,000 power. A lot of sniper bots being made here from EMP now. He has a good amount of loyalists. He just wants to kill bricks as quickly as possible. But now there's a lot of loyalists over here, and well, that would be loyalists would be a lot more troubling for sniper bots than bricks. Because I mean, loyalists can just get up in your face if you're not careful. Anyway, 2 bricks do just slip past EMP here, and he's gonna respond to that. Tech 1 bombers there, just going around doing I'm not sure what. Galactic Colossus right here with the Harbinger force going to this way to meet these bricks possibly. A bunch of air scouts coming out from EMP, I mean not EMP, sorry, Gorki, and he is going to see if he can scout out EMP possibly for the vulnerability. Oh, there's the strats. He's moving them into position there, putting on their little masking, and let's see. EMP is sitting here with defenseless against air. I don't even think he knows this strat bombing run is coming. This strat bombing run is on the move. Meanwhile, it's GC getting ready to go face the land army of loyalists up here in bricks. It looks like the GC is kind of on its own at the moment, though, and outnumbered even with its support. And I don't think this GC will kill some loyalists, but I don't think it's in a good shape to be fighting like this. It will get some veterancy though, it looks like. Well, you want to be killing the loyalists right now. It's better for the veterancy. You kill them faster, less health, and you're removing firepower quicker. He does pick up the veterancy. These Harbingers need to be assisting, and it looks like the strat bombers are hitting. EMP hasn't died yet, but the GC right here is about to. It did get 1 veterancy, did kill some loyalists. And yeah. Let's go put this in slow-mo, see if he dies here. 2 more bombs will be enough. And the last bomb hits, just watch it. And kaboom. And there goes EMP. Killed by a strat snipe. Gorki just did a very good job fending off all the Harbinger harassment with the bricks and loyalists, despite having inferior eco and so on and so on. Very well played by both. Good, a lot of good land control by Gorki, and some good air control by EMP as well, and some good running with Harbingers. Bricks did have the edge most of the time, though, as they tend to versus Harbingers, though. And yeah, this one goes to Gorki. Anyway, that is the end of this cast, though. So yeah, I'm BeastmodeGuNs, and I'll see you in the next cast. GG to both players, and good night. Peace.